Done.
So we doing the intro? We always cut things out too, so.
We recording.
Vibes. How Jay say, you know the vibes. Stop dog, Jay.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Is this like hearing that shit or is this shit crack?
Every day we live, yeah, every day we should. I hate PNB Rock. If it like, yeah, I would like when he was upcoming artist, like he was on that heat. You feel me? Like I like he was more like, he was giving me that vibe. You know, he was giving me that Philly vibe. Ever since he moved out, I don't know, he's still in here in Philly, but once he got a little bit of taste of LA, and it's like everything changed. He changed his whole flow. That's the only thing that killed me. Killed me. I'm like, he went from trap. It was like, damn, my man came out from jail, started spitting that true shit. I don't know where you want to talk about you getting your heart broke. Like, bro, what is this? Like, you mean like, what is this?
They get agents.
Bro, I mean, I get that. You know, I get that. I get that.
A certain way.
I get that 100%. I get what you know, you want to bring out, you know, whatever you want to bring to your fans. I get that. But you still haven't give your true friends and how we actually know you a true ass album or any type of EP. You're just giving us more heartbroken or more. He's basically trying to be on that little Uzi. Cause that's little Uzi vibes. Everyone knows how little Uzi vibes. Like everyone knows how Uzi started first. You can't sit here. It's like Gilly, for example. Gilly, everyone knows. Like, you know, he was on that street. Everyone knows how. Yeah. But you can't sit here and just you come out with a mixtape talking that true shit after you came out of jail, bro. That was hard. Then you just flop. I look at him as a flop, but people disagree, agree. I'm entitled to my own opinion, but.
What it doing, man? This is your podcast right here. We got Nelson right here. We got Julio right here. You got your boy SJJ. We about to be talking anything. You know, we got the vibe going. We gonna do this thing. Listen, we got the wine. We got Nelson behind the keys over here. Come on, what we doing? Let's go.
Alright, we cutting that whole part out.
What we doing? What we doing?
No, we gotta leave that. That's funny.
He's behaving.
But
what we got going on today?
So, what do you guys think about the Bad Bunny prices?
Bad Bunny, oh my god. Bro, them prices OD. Like, they crazy. I sent you the message. Yo, they're like 900, like $700.
No,
right
not
there.
even. They're
like,
going
bro.
up even more. They're almost like 1,000. But there was this meme. There was this girl meme going Bad Bunny's VIP with no organs and everything looking like that, but it was like from the Twilight Zone, but Bella when she was like when she was just
I posted that up on Instagram. Y'all was dying.
Bro, that shit was funny as shit. But listen, hey, not to like put it out there, but I'm glad I got my tickets from Bad Bunny though. But
you going?
from the money that how I was looking, I might sell my ticket.
I'm about to say that. I'm about to say that. I'm about to tell you.
I'm about to sell my ticket. I'm gonna sell that shit for $500. No matter of fact, $1,000 motherfucking dollars. If he could do it, why can't I?
You gonna hit your
200. Hey, I paid. To be honest, I think I paid. I think where it was Fargo. So the stage is like in the middle, and I'm like maybe you have floor and then just like the stairs there. I'm not too far away from him.
So you right there, then.
Yeah, because the thing is, when I first went to go see him, I saw, you know, Pa Siempre, like that tour. Oh my God, that was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, like that's a concert I will, oh my God, cherish. But
a lot of people say that was like the best one.
But that's the thing. Of course, we're gonna say the best one. So we don't know. He dropped 2 albums. So mind you, 2-album concert, you can't beat that. I'm sorry, you cannot beat that.
I feel like that's why the prices are so high.
I get it, but this is how I look at it. I get he's trying to get his money back from the investment that he did, especially in Puerto Rico. Like that's all his money, the museum, everything what he did. Yeah, that's all. That was all him. So like he did it for Puerto Rico. He did it for his, you know, for his people.
And now he making that shit back.
Which no other fucking rapper did.
Oh my God, that was.
But they wouldn't be popping though.
Honestly, but I don't know. Like it's something different about Bad Bunny though. It's like. He cares about his island. He cares about his people. But the price is what he's doing right now. Everybody's like, yo, like, lower that shit. Like, you mean, like,
my brother got 2 tickets for sale. I think like level 200, somewhere in the 200. So it's like, you're going to be like up.
That's the thing.
My like 600. I was like, what?
What? Yo,
My
he
homeboy
tripping.
my homeboy got our tickets because it was like basically he thought of me at last minute. So he got my friend and my other friend. So it's like it's me, and my homegirl and 2 guys. So it's 2 guys, 2 girls. So it's including me. So he got their tickets and my friend was like, yo, what the fuck? What about Beba? And he was like, he texted me, you want to go to Bad Bunny? Is that a motherfucking question? Duh.
He said it told you I got a ticket.
Duh,
I'm
gonna throw this ass back for that man. What's wrong with you? Like, duh, the fuck?
Listen, I don't want to disappoint y'all, but I don't feel like he's great like that. To be like that,
But okay, you gotta think about it like this.
Who's great then? Who do you think is great?
Like out of Spanish music right now?
Out of that Spanish stuff? Not him. I don't think that's him.
Who then?
So who do you think is doing it better than Bad Bunny?
I don't know. Not him though. I just don't feel like it's him. I don't.
So what, you expect more from him? Do you things?
Nah, I feel like
mind you, he took a 2-year break to create this huge platform. Especially with his first album, Pa Siempre, he was going through trouble with DJ Weeknd.
they
didn't want him to do an album. They was just wanting him to do singles. That's how everybody know him as. So pegó. That was the first one que pegó.
But the way people just talk about.
But that's the thing. That's what gets me mad about people.
Crazy.
Like, don't idolize somebody.
Like today, right? They were, I was listening to the radio station today. They were giving out tickets for Bad Bunny. So Alice Station had asked the girl, yo, sing me this song. And he said the song, I don't know what song was it, but it was like a certain song. But she was like, can I sing you this other song? So I'm like, if you begging for the tickets, bro, you should know the songs when he asks you.
Literally.
That's what gives me, I feel like he's overpopulated, bro. And it's like
that's how
half of
that's
the people.
You know what's crazy? That's how I feel about Drake.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
But I can give where's credit's where it's due. I give credit to Drake in certain situations. Only thing I just don't like what he do. He just like dating younger women than him.
What, Drake?
Yes.
He like dating younger women. Bro,
he literally any girl that he ever been to are over 19 and over. Why are you talking to him?
Bro, but I feel like the people he's real private with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the thing.
But that's probably fake.
But that's the thing. I get. Yo, that shit. That's the same thing with Bad Bunny. So
because we never would have known he was having.
But that's the thing. Is like with Drake, it's like now Drake.
Record.
Okay, Bad Bunny is like the Spanish version of Drake right now. From a man from Yo Me Dio La Gana, that album came out. Then he took a year or 2 to drop El Último Tour, El Último Mundo, algo así. Look at me. I can't even remember the fucking album.
But the one that I really the one concert I really didn't fuck with was the one he did on that tractor trailer. That he was
the New York with the
I
pandemic.
really didn't fuck with that because it's like
that was different. That was different.
Bro, it was like though, but like.
You couldn't do
bro, you got. I know. I would have just kept it like that.
Crazy bread.
Exactly.
He earned crazy bread. That
bro,
was
you
smart.
got motherfuckers chasing after you, bro. And
that was smart,
you know what I mean?
Bro.
Nah, how is that smart? You got people just chasing after you like a god or something.
Bro, he did a live concert on YouTube.
It don't matter.
No,
we're not talking about. Hold on, we're not talking about. We're talking about like when he did that live thing on the thing.
Yeah, but he
could have kept it normal on YouTube Live. You know what I mean? Like artists are doing.
Yeah,
they were doing that.
But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He didn't want to be like the mother.
Bro, you got people chasing.
He thought outside the box. I'm sorry.
I feel like Bad Bunny. You should lower them price tickets at because them motherfuckers are running after you like you was a fucking guy.
All right, I agree.
Right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Them prices are OD.
That's not just his music
are like
though.
here.
He's like a sex symbol too, man.
Bro, he's everything. But them price tickets,
he's like a sex symbol. Nigga, like nobody.
Yeah, but it's the thing. It's like I hate when people.
Like
I just hate when people just idolize.
Bring it over and leave it close.
Like I get, you can look up to an artist. You can, you can get inspirations. Like to me, I feel as though like. I'm tired of these fucking influencers. I'm tired of them. I'm tired where I go. Let's say if I want to go on YouTube, okay, podcast, life, right? All they will only search up is just people talk about how to be disciplined, how to wake up in the morning feeling more positive. It all starts with you. It all starts with you. Why the fuck would I want to go on the internet and tell somebody how to make me feel happy or how to make me feel how they control my emotions? How can that happen?
Yeah.
How can people just get benefits or just from hearing somebody just say that?
Right.
You mean I get that, at this moment, you can feel like less of yourself. But it's like sometimes I feel as though like everyone goes through things. I'm going through shit, but you don't see me on social media crying.
See, I just
they be like, no, they kill me.
I don't like that.
And not to seek for attention or that, like, girl or boy, like, if you don't put that phone down and just deal with yourself, that's it.
That's what
or just at least give advice, whatever you're going through, whatever you can feel as though you can pass on to somebody, you can do that. But I hate when those influencers that be on social media just give wrong advice or just wrong everything that you could just like, okay, like how to make 100,000 in 2 days. Why do you want to take people's money? Why? It's like, why do people have to feel the urge to take
then
people's money?
They be walking out of dead ass McDonald's or something. Like, yo, I used to work here.
See, that's the thing. It's like, see me, I have hope for humanity. Like, you mean, like, it's hard for me to like. People can screw somebody over. You feel me? But it's like I can't do that. I'm just so fucking honest, and it's like people could just see right through you. Like, this bitch honest. Like, you know, like, damn, like, it's crazy how somebody could just see right through you, the type of person you are.
I'm like that too. Like, I can see a person, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't fuck with him. And it's just that first eye contact you do with a person. Sometimes you be like, you know what, I ain't fucking with this person. And then it's like, recent, we had managers that I told you in the past, and we had that one manager, and I told him, I said, listen, and we never like connected. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's like that, but
that's just the crazy part. I just don't understand why people just want to feel the urge to just destroy someone else's life. Why? What the fuck did you get out of that? That makes no fucking sense. But I just don't. I don't get that. Like, people will really like. Do they get benefits out of that? Like, what type of joy do you get from that? Or just brainwashing another individual, claiming, especially with this NFT bullshit. Yeah, you know, it's cool. You're turning your art into money. But what about the real artist?
A lot of people actually.
But that's what I'm saying. But what about the real artist? What about the real artist who doesn't get recognition? But you could just I could just do this computer or just think of a word and it comes up. You're not actually drawing. You're not actually putting the work and you know the creating of thoughts that was coming in your head to put it on a piece of paper and express, you know, whatever you're feeling.
No, that's definitely true.
That's what I don't get. Like, people, and it takes away a lot of art from a lot of artists, a lot of artists. I don't agree with that. But it's, hey, you can make your money. But at the end of the day,
I felt the same way, and I had a conversation with his cousin on Instagram. He was explaining to me about this stuff, and a lot of people are talking about that. But you got a point. When it comes to art, I feel like art, you gotta art. Like that's take how I started.
That's actually how I started wanting to get into bodywork and do, you know, painting cars.
Right.
I used to draw a lot, so I was like, especially customizing sneakers. So I was like, what if I could do that on cars? You mean, like, what if I could just do my own creativity on a car? But it's deeper than that, because art, it comes from another thing. How I got into art, I got it from dancing, and then dancing created just whatever was coming in my head.
Right.
I just was drawing a lot of shit. I was drawing a lot of nature stuff. I'm more of a nature person. But I just felt as though, like, artists should get more recognition into this NFT, or just maybe just get more into it and sell your art from there. Right. If you see other people just earning bullshit, make triple off that shit. It is what it is. Because you're not going to sit here and just... It's like with the graffiti. That's art. If you could think about words, I could see like hope or doing, and then the fucking picture just randomly just come up out of nowhere, do that shit. A lot of graphic artists, a lot of, you know, street artists.
That shit is known. Everybody talking about this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I saw this...
I know you heard about that shit.
I saw this video of this guy who was like, yo, let me put you on this NFT. He said, get the fuck out of here. He said, for real? He said, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to talk about you. I was like, do that, because it's like, it's so tiring. I have a friend who's actually into it, but no, I encourage people, like, do that. If you want to do that, do that. But it's not for me. I'm aware of the NFT. I'm aware, but it's not like the same thing with the Bitcoins. I don't get any of that shit. I'm not a technology person. Like, I am not. I could literally say I'm an old soul that actually likes doing old shit. It's weird. This new graphic, this new technology shit. It's fucking, I'm not. But that's the thing. It's like, that's the new game changer, which I get. Like, you know, we can make our money through social media now. How is that? Yo,
it's a platform.
That shit is growing, bro.
Yo, for real. And it's like, as much as like, okay, right? So it's crazy because I was thinking about this mix to do on a DJ joint. It was like with Toquisha y Que Perra Mi Amiga. And a girl did that. I'm like, hey, Vaina. I'm like, bro, I could have did that shit and my shit would have been viral.
You should have still did it though. You should have still.
Everyone keeps saying, no, my homegirl told her, you just do it.
Like, how you tell me why you don't throw that shit out? Why you didn't do that?
That's how you know great minds think alike, because you know a song, a song that can just transform it like so beautifully, and you already know. I love Dembo. Dembo is one of my favorites topics. Like, I don't know what it is, but I saw that shit. I was like, yo, this song will go good with this shit with Perra y Toquisha and J Balvin. Que perra. And then with Toquisha and J Balvin coming into. Boy, I was like, yo, I wanted to do that.
She was about to do a whole mashup,
bro. Oh my gosh! And then this girl did it. I was like, that could be me. That could be me right there. But look what happened. But that's how you know, like, great minds. It's crazy how, like, you think about something in your head, and then when you see it on social media, it's like, I was just thinking that. I was just thinking about this song. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, let me ask you a question, bro. What got you into this DJ stuff? All this stuff you doing?
To be honest, okay. What got me into DJ was
I see you be going on live, Instagram live. I see you.
Yeah, it's like that. But I'm blocked now, so I can't go.
Oh yeah, I see you haven't been on in a while.
I'm blocked off Instagram. Like, no, like the live, going on live, I can't go on live anymore.
What are you fucked up, son? What you said?
I don't know, they get copyright, whatever. I'm like, whatever.
You probably was talking about this politics shit. This shit just wait. Boom! See, I told you stop talking about that shit.
No.
I told you.
So, I got into it because I used to watch a lot of 80s films too much.
Right.
So I started off with Breaking 1 and Breaking 2.
Okay.
It's about Latinos and blacks breakdancing. So how everything started, how music, but basically music and the scratching, the hip hop, everything started from the 70s going into the 80s.
Right.
So I got more into it. My mom was a freak on a lot of music too. But then I started doing my own research. I started dancing. I started doing everything what I saw on the movies. I wanted to do any movies that was dancing related.
You started dancing first.
Yeah. No, different. Like breakdancing, I started like practicing my house. I started like getting good at it. Any family event, do a handstand, do a flip. I was like, I'm not a fucking clown. Like, what the fuck? Like, it all started with just movie and just how I just relate to it. So it's like I always wanted to learn how to scratch. So when I got in touch with you and he was like, you DJ, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is my perfect time. I was like, yo, teach me. So when it's teach me, I was like, I just felt as though everything just came so naturally. Like, it was just, I don't know. I look at it as a blessing. Like, you can always start something at a new age. I'm glad. I wish I could start it back then, but I started now. You can say last year, and to this day, I'm still progressing and still learning about a lot of new shit.
I'll be seeing you doing your little scratch offs. You're doing a good job.
Practicing every day, but I haven't done anything yet due to the fact that this whole bullshit is happening. But
so let's say when this shit's all over, what's your plans? What you want to do? This DJ stuff.
I don't know. I really want to take it to a different extreme level. I actually want to make my own creativity with b-boys and b-girls. Like, just make my own music from it and just scratch from it, just like basically my music, and just giving my appreciation to them. And basically how I started and how I love music so much, it was because of breakdancing. The music is just hit different. Like, you just go da 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 da, and you just feel like it's crazy. I don't know, it's weird to describe it, but I don't know, it's a beautiful feeling. But to me, I feel as though I just want to be known from a good scratcher, go to competitions, why not get my name out there, go on YouTube, put everything out there. I don't know, just people just to know who I am. I see myself, succeeding from it though. I don't know what it is, but it's different.
I mean, hey, shit, I DJ because I just love doing that shit.
But what type of joy do you get though?
Me, I get a weird joy.
You like to control people.
Yeah, I control people with my shit.
Control
weird,
nigga. Control. That's how I feel. Like, I like to
be like, I look at you like, I got you, motherfucker. Watch how I get your ass up. you throwing up? Watch how I get your ass up again. Watch.
That's crazy.
I'm that DJ. So what you said was beautiful. Cause I'm different. But shit, yeah, I like that. Shit, we be getting down to.
It's always, I don't know, my music playlist, I can listen to 50s, 60s, 70s. I could go way back. Music is music. But one thing I noticed a lot about people are bashing rock music. But you gotta give where credit's where it's due is at, because rock music is created by blacks. And that's the actual fucking fact.
Okay, yeah. So
and that's what gets me mad. And then let's say Jimi Hendrix, for instance, creating beautiful, just strings, guitars, like crazy shit. That you have a white man who hears shit and want to take off, where
now
credit
that we
is
talking
not
about
due.
that, now that we talking about that, I gotta switch it up real quick. You were just talking about how he do that and the beats and all that, but the thing is, how you feel about the Future and Donda too?
The what?
Donda Part 2. He's doing that shit.
Future?
And the Future is gonna be the producer.
That's dope. I could see him being a producer. I'm not gonna lie.
Cause that's why
I could see him.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but you were just talking about it.
No, don't worry about it. That's don't even trip about that.
Listen, how you feel about that shit? Because when I heard about it, I was trying to picture it. Like.
Nah, I actually could picture him being more of a producer than a rapper. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you see,
his creativity. His creativity is crazy. Future's creativity is crazy. And I get, the smash up and the creativity when he gets spawned with Kanye. I get it. Like, their chemistry is crazy. But for me, in my own opinion, I feel as though Future could be a great producer. Because I'm too much mumbling shit. You have good ideas. You have good creativity. You have good, everything features with you. Like, you have a talent. Produce. I could see that. I'm sorry. I know he can write, but it's time to shut the fuck up, bro. Because every time I can understand you, like.
Because he was like.
Some people can. Like,
what was his last song? Like, what was his last album?
He was off. To me, that's how you know I'm far back. The last album was Man.
What'd you say?
Man.
Oh shit.
That's how you know it's been a while.
But I'm just saying though that he's like.
But I don't know, singles wise, I know he been like featured, stuff like that, new songs, especially with Nav, especially with Nav. He always loved collabing. Matter of fact, I'm lying.
I like him on features better.
I'm lying because also I'm lying because he also had a feature with The Weeknd, so I actually heard with that one as well. So Nav, I know he had one with Nav, like and he do a lot of features. I'm saying like he could. The thing with also The Weeknd actually did. They asked him. They did an interview with The Weeknd about what was it like working with Future, and he was like, "Yo, he just came in straight off the dome and just ripped straight like that."
I feel like this shit gonna be crazy because
I was like, excuse me?
He's been quiet for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. I like that. I like when the artists do that. I like when you take time to create your project. That's what your fans to be like, yo, what he doing? Like, what type of song you gonna put out there? Who you gonna feature?
But the thing is,
who's gonna be on your album?
Like, Life is Good?
What you mean?
Was it probably his last popping song?
No, yeah, with Drake.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. But that was the feature I'm talking about. I was talking about like him single, like a single from him. Like,
then they get sued because supposedly some guy had that same, like it was like a YouTube rapper, like some guy like
he claimed he had the lyrics.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the videos was supposed to Did he get anything?
When they were in the trash.
Right. Did he get anything?
I don't know what ended up happening with that.
I wonder what
happened.
Stop
talking about that shit though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people, but that's the thing. A lot. Wait. We don't know what actually really happened. So what if he did got so people was like that's the same thing with The Weeknd.
That shit didn't even last.
No one even knew The Weeknd got sued for the Starboy. The intro DK was like posting a gospel song that he took that from, like a sample. Doesn't like have no similar lyrics at all. That's because I'm a Weeknd fan. It was just like, yo, people would do anything for money. Like, why? I get it, but why would y'all want to do that? Like, why would y'all want to claim something that actually doesn't sound the same? Like, well, what the fuck? One thing I don't like about doing like these new artists, they're sampling a lot of 80 songs. And people think it is a new, like Sweetie.
People been doing
like
that
Sweetie.
That's what I was about to say.
I already know that song.
You hear all these like you hear like all these like you hear like Gunna shit. You hear like
I'm already aware of that.
Like Roddy Ricch had a couple.
And I'm only 25 years old.
Honestly, you know who did that the first though?
What you talking about?
Started like bringing like old beats into like their raps and shit. Like mixing it in.
Me? The when I found out first, I gotta say Metro. For me.
You sick, bro. It was
me.
Kanye West, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, for me. Because I know, but bro, Metro like me. Metro was, bro. But I'm just saying me, because I know he's about to say some other shit. Me, Metro. Metro killing this shit, bro.
But I feel as though Metro got new new music.
Can you talk
So
about
it's like it's
Kanye,
rare
okay,
for me
bro?
to listen or not, to me to catch on like, oh, this shit is sampled, you know? It's rare. I never thought of any of his music sampling too much. I know Drake does it a lot. Kanye does it a lot. The Weeknd now is doing it. Dua Lipa's doing it. She did her whole album as a whole 80s theme. Katy Perry was doing it. I could say, a lot of like popular artists. So it's
Drake
like,
does it.
yeah, 24/7.
Certain
I feel as though he do it
Yeah.
on like the 2010s era or the 2000 eras, but he doesn't do it as much. The only thing he samples is just new upcoming artists, like the whole Masego situation. Like, did you know I love you? Do you not know who Masego is? The man is a saxophone player and oh my God, that man have a voice. My man could sing you a song with his saxophone. I fall in love. I was like, hey.
He said, hold on, I love you too.
I was like, am I gay or straight? But it's like, I love art. I'm an R&B girl 24/7. I love R&B. My favorite artist R&B right now,
What you fucking with right now?
Xavier.
Xavier.
Omar.
You said that shit last time I seen you, and I was like,
I
I told you, I
love
said, I gotta see.
And
never heard of him, but
Masego, I can say my top 5 right now, especially women when it coming in too. I could say it's Masego, Xavier Omar, Sir, or I think he goes by SIR.
I call him Sir.
Yeah,
I
me
know you're
too.
talking
Yeah.
about
Oh my
I
God,
like
he's
him,
so
man.
amazing.
He's dope,
My who else? Brett Fayez.
Oh yeah.
That's
Fire.
my boy.
Fire.
I know him.
Fire.
He was Sonder.
Fire.
Sonder
I wish we had
vibes.
air horns right
Sonder
now.
I
vibes.
had that shit on my
Oh
phone,
my God,
man.
Sonder vibes. Oh my gosh.
Fire, yeah.
Who else? Who's I could say my last one. Miguel.
Miguel? Yo, you know, I was just fucking with. I
love
was just listening to that shit last week, Miguel shit. Yo, I was like, yo.
I love Miguel.
Like, dude.
My favorite song when I could play
shit.
on right now. I could play Coffee. How your girl? How the weather? Cause girl, I love anything like. I feel as though too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Bruno Mars too, and Bruno Mars giving me that funk. Like I love funk. Like
Bro, Bruno Mars.
but that's not. It's not that it's radio. What I appreciate about what he's doing, he's bringing back funk. He's bringing back disco, and I love disco. So right now, imagine. Yo, you can't lie.
I know.
But no, but especially with Anderson Peak, with him, imagine Anderson Peak, Bruno Mars, and The Weeknd.
You asking for too much. Hold on. We about to have a blizzard. We're having a blizzard today. You know, we're having a blizzard today.
I'm gonna be under the comments and be like, yo.
It might happen.
Thanks. I'm gonna be under the comments and be like, so can we get a feature with The Weeknd? Because The Weeknd right now, he's on that 80s and a little bit of the disco vibe too. Like I could see him doing that. But now that we're looking at a new transformed Weeknd. The Weeknd where he wasn't depressed about anything right now. Now he's on a new vibe, and I love it. Like I love it. It's not more like I'm sad, I'm heartbroken 24/7. You did me dirty. Now he's focused on himself, and I like that, as he should.
So you fuck with the new album?
Oh, I love his new album because I love 80s. Like if I could ever travel back in time, put me back in the 80s, but I would have to hide, who I am and shit because they was out.
So that album, that's the best one, man. For The Weeknd?
Weeknd's best album?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
No.
We didn't say that. We said.
No, I said. But where does the album stand at?
With his new album?
With his category albums.
I can feel as though it could stand in with his Starboy.
Starboy?
Yeah,
that's what I was just telling you. That's what I told you.
It's the Starboy vibe because if you really think about it, the Starboy, he gave me a melancholy vibe, like a sad vibe, a true love, and then he gave me that hip hop vibe too. But now he's giving me a new vibe where it's continuing himself, where you're gonna get disco and a little bit of R&B with it too.
Nah, his drops be crazy.
I love Gasoline. Don't get me wrong. The song
and
the way
he did the
videos is very creative. I like it because
release.
I like it. I like how his creativity where he created where this album 80s vibe, but on the radio creative. I'm sorry, that was brilliant. You can't say that you're now in tune with on FM. Excuse me, I was like, yo, that was brilliant. That was brilliant.
Jay Curry said, hold on.
No, I'm sorry.
nigga, I'm gonna say more if you want. I'm gonna say a
no,
little bit more extra.
Yo, that's different. No, that's really different.
Nah,
That's
it was.
That's what gives you. That's what gives you the urge. I'm like, yo, this man is so creative.
The artist.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I want that from a lot of new artists.
Do
your own thing. Do your own thing. Stop seeing what you see what other artists doing. Do your own thing. Whether your label don't like that shit, do your own thing. I'm sorry. Stop starting with bullshit because all the money that you're making, you're not making that shit. The company's gonna get that shit. What own of record you're gonna get or any song you're gonna get? Right now, there's a lot of people right now that look what happened with Tyga. He wasn't getting money from his record. The man had to start an OnlyFans to get his money.
Yeah.
You're making all this money for a company that was not giving a shit about you and taking half of all your credit. This is why I always said what J. Cole said. Go independent. Stay independent. I know it's hard.
They want to sign at that line.
Exactly. It's like, in other words, you're in control. You're going to do what I say. No, fuck that.
When you sign, that's a loan.
And when you sign, they don't read it.
If you don't, they'll give you a certain amount. You know what I mean? Boom, sign right here, will give you a certain amount. Boom. The interest going to go high as shit. Boom. You better make that money. So you got to pay them back what they gave you.
Here's advance, $5 million. But in the contract, you got to make 8 records for us.
Exactly.
And if you don't, like, that's okay. Let's say
I'm gonna give you
that $5 million. They'll run through that shit.
Exactly.
2-3 years.
And that's why. And if you do that,
the next year they'll give you $10 more million, and they just boom, boom, boom. What happened?
You gotta start making money, going on tours, doing fucking.
And then when you look at it, interviews. You don't get shit back. You don't get shit back.
You gotta pay
all them hardworking nights, all them road trips. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm saying you don't get shit back.
Yeah, that's the same thing what T-Pain said. It's like all the road nights you're doing, all them tours you're doing, everything you're doing.
Yeah,
it's like
all them late nights and shit.
You mean like you're not getting anything? You're not getting paid for that. Your company is getting paid for that. All the thing that you're working for them, so they don't care. Yeah, of course they're gonna pay for you to go to a bus. Of course they're gonna pay for that. But everything what you're doing, you're going tour to different city. What money you're getting out of that? And it's true because it's like I saw who was it? I think it was T-Pain. T-Pain was actually talking about that. It's like, you're making. Oh, Pharrell was talking about it too, especially when you move to LA. That was a whole different part. I was like, that was a whole conversation what he was saying. That was super mind blowing. I just feel as though like if any new artist, any upcoming artist, I feel as though they just stick to themselves and be independent more and just do more research for them to, be to the person who they really want to be or artists, whatever, what goal that they have.
Right.
Because it's like all that money that you're going to be making, let's say they give you money, right? Let's say your company, okay, we're going to give you this. If the same thing you were saying, like, you got to give me 8 albums. The money that they're going to give you, you got to pay that shit back.
So I'm saying.
You gotta pay that shit back, and you see artists flashing all that jewelry, all the money that they give you, and then manipulate the fans, this is inspiring other new, like, damn man, that could be me right now.
They give you a little loan.
And then that's what I'm saying, like, that's fucked up.
Have them catch the eye.
That's what called manipulation, gaslighters. That's fucked up. I always say, let's say if this dude DJ thing.
So you're saying right now?
I don't want to say I hope. I know it will. I would be forever independent. I'm not signing.
So they're not gonna do it right now. Like so we're gonna give you right now 10 bands. You signing up or what?
10,000. Bitch, I don't know.
10 bands.
No, 10 bands. That ain't shit.
They coming in your door right now.
That's 10 bands that I don't got right now.
Yeah, they coming in your door right now. Like, right now. Yo,
I'm like, hey, what I
we're not talking about next month. Or no, we're talking about right now. You gonna take it?
I'm kidding. No,
you gonna take it?
No, because I learned over the years.
They give you 10 bands right now.
Okay.
10 bands. We out.
I learned over the years.
Get out. You gonna take
I'm impatient. I'm very super impatient. So it's like I like to rush things instead of me slowing shit down.
She gonna take it. She gonna be like, hold on, where my mixer? Don't worry about that. We got new.
What type of mix I'm getting?
No, yo,
but that's the thing. It's
she said, don't worry about that. We got new one, baby.
I know it's
we got new one in the car.
Everything in this life is about negotiation. And there's times where I don't know how to negotiate. I never, in my teens or growing up, I didn't know how to negotiate with somebody. So when it's time for me to negotiate with somebody, I'm like, hey, like, what the fuck?
You be like, the first thing, yes? Oh.
No, it's very hard. It's very hard though, because it's like for somebody to offer me 10 bands only, the fucking government can give me that shit. The fucking my student loans can give me that shit.
Bro, they're knocking at your door. They're saying 10 bands right now.
No, that's not. No, I need more. I'm sorry, I need more than 10 bands. I need more than 10 bands.
How much you need?
And I'm gonna read the contract.
We talking about right now.
I'm gonna get a lawyer.
Right now, we're not talking about every practice. No, we talking about right
No,
now.
no.
Hey, what are we talking about? 10 bands for what?
Because she said that the rappers should go independent. Because a lot of the people give them, they want to offer all this money, but you gotta like make that money back. You know what I mean? But she said, "Oh, it's better to go independent." So I said, "Right now, you're knocking your door right now. You want to give you 10 bands? You gonna take it?"
No, because it's like, all right, give me that paper. Let me see what I'm reading. Let me see what I'm getting into. Let's say they basically will own a huge percentage out of me.
So you say 50 bands?
Not even 50 bands. So I would actually, I read over the contract. I'm not making anything out of you guys. You're basically making money off of me. I'm doing all this hard work. What am I getting? I'm not getting anything. You can offer me 10 bands, but I basically got to give this shit back to you.
All right, so after that, you know what happens, right? You got to grind hard.
But that's the thing. It shouldn't be like that.
Independent? Ooh.
But that's the thing. Now, this is a thing where you got TikTok, you got SoundCloud, still booming. You have Spotify, and you have a lot of certain places that actually helping new artists upcoming,
but I'm saying,
to help their career. But that's the thing. Bro. It's all about researching. It's all about see how can I get my music to be in a huge platform, and where can I sponsor this or to put how can I get money from out of this. It all goes from that. Mm-hmm. So I look at it as same thing. Let's say if I me going on TikTok or you could make money off of, let's say you got 1,000 views. Every video you post every other day, you get money off of that. It's like we was talking about earlier. Every social media now is a huge platform, and you're getting your money off of social media. Because why people love to see what you're doing every other day.
You about that TikTok shit.
Yeah, I actually love TikTok. I know. I actually love TikTok. TikTok, everything when we talk about.
Julio, why you not fucking with that?
Because he said he'd rather cut his own wrist.
Yeah, I know. I got that shit.
I was like, is your mental health? I was like, in my head, I'm like, is your mental health is okay?
Bro, why you don't want to do that?
I don't like that shit. It's like,
but it's pain right now, so we turn the whole fucking podcast. It's not only about because I say
who I follow. I follow a lot of Black creators. I follow a lot of Hispanic creators. I follow a lot of things what I'm into. So anything from my For You page is actually what I like to see. So if I see anything that's stupid, any white people, stuff like that, block, report. If there's anything that doesn't benefit me, I'm sorry. And listen, it's not about racism or anything, but if you're white and you're doing some fucked up shit, I'm gonna block you and report you because there's a lot of
you can do whatever you want to do.
Literally, me and my homegirl, we're actually the same thing. So it's like when we see something we don't like, report. If I see if you're a white person off beat and you're dancing to any Spanish or Black music, block your report. Stop doing something you're not familiar with.
Report. You hit the button like that.
Bro, I don't care. It's the same thing too. TikTok was actually.
You real strict. Okay, Simon. What the fuck else you gonna do?
No, listen, because on TikTok there was a lot of white TikTokers who are stealing a lot of Black creators' dance moves, and they're actually were getting millions of views and actually getting paid for that shit. Any moves like seven, stuff like that, like little dances.
See, it's that whole little thing when you sign up with TikTok, you gotta start doing a little dance.
No, hell no, I didn't start like that. That's how you get approved, I love TikTok.
I told Julio, you gotta do your little dance. That's how you get approved to TikTok.
Hell no.
Julio said, "Damn, you know what? Fuck that shit." Julio just like me. We throw back. We keep that shit Twitter.
I just don't like looking at
Twitter. I might tweet a picture out there.
I like Twitter.
I might retweet something.
Twitter, I'll be on Instagram a little bit.
But listen, I guarantee you, I'm gonna find out whatever the fuck out you find out. I'm gonna find out first on Twitter. I guarantee you.
No, that's what I'm saying. On Twitter, that's the thing.
Twitter, that shit is.
You're not on TikTok. Excuse me. You're not on TikTok.
But I'm
on TikTok. I'm not on Twitter, but you're on Twitter.
But I still find shit faster on Twitter.
No, that's the thing. Any top tip one. Twitter is very interesting too because Twitter is like the TMZ of the social media. So anything that's top trending or whatever, they'll give you anything. Same thing with the TikTok. TikTok will give you trending on what's going on, like my everyday life or 80s fashion or stuff like that. Anything top trending with the Anuel and Yailin. Oh my gosh.
I feel like TikTok is video, Twitter is like what you want to say, and Instagram is pictures. But that's what separates those three social media things.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Snapchat.
And, oh my god.
I don't be on Snapchat anymore.
Hey,
Snapchat's like the old Facebook.
Bad Bunny said, "Fuck Instagram, go Snapchat."
No, he posted up a video though.
No, he went.
Yeah, he did. That was sick. He said, "Hold on,
he made a TikTok. He made a TikTok. I feel like as though, like, I don't know what he. But who knows? I don't know what type of. I don't know what type of clues he's doing, but I was like, with the whole Gabriella, like when he made a TikTok, you know, him like, you know, he was on a date. She was like, "You gonna leave me alone?" He's like, "I gotta go to work," you know. He looked at another man coming. He's like, "Yo, like in other words, keep her company." Is that what y'all do?
I don't know. That's not what I do.
Is that what y'all do?
I don't feel like they're really together.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, all the posts that he makes with her, he seems like he's super in love with her. You could tell he's in love.
They don't even do posts.
And he's super private. Bad Bunny's very private. But of course, everyone now knows of his relationship because he made it public. And to know that, you know, this is the girl who I'm with, and this is the girl who I love, and this is the girl who I actually want to be. You know,
what's the best couple right now?
The best couple, what, in like
right now?
Hollywood type of energy?
No, we're talking about like Latino.
To be honest,
you think Raul Alejandro?
No, hell no.
Nah?
Ese show.
Oh, damn! I thought
they look like brother and sister.
Who you think? You said Bad Bunny and his girl?
No one knows too much of them.
You just told me that you think
you know what I mean? That they're private, so it's like we only know what he posts, so we only know what she posts. She don't, you know, they're
so can we
private.
say Jay Cortez and Mia Khalifa then?
No, we can't say that.
Can we say my baby one more time? Hold on.
No, we can't say that. Don't get me wrong. She's
some big ass titties. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Who was the people the girl that everybody bet?
It don't matter, bro. Because you know what? It's gonna catch your eye and your eye.
It's not gonna catch my eye.
It caught my eye. It caught my fucking eye. I said my boy Jay Cortez.
It catch people like
Jay Cortez seems like he's very happy in a relationship. And so does she. Like, her past doesn't have to...
be free.
But it's the thing. No.
Man, you don't worry about that shit. You don't give a fuck about what she did.
It's not about her past, though. It's about
her past shouldn't have to affect anything what she did, her past, or the porn star, whatever the fuck. Shouldn't have to figure any of her new relationship was going on with her life. Because if he loves you and he sees you for what he truly, you know, what you are, that should not matter. You know what other people say? Same thing with the whole beef with Raul Alejandro and Jay Cortez. You know, saying all this extra shit how your girl was a porn star, but he knows, he's aware of that. So that's like, I mean, it is what it is because that's her life. That's what she's been through. So if he's happy in a relationship, hey, why be it? I don't look at Rosalia and Raul Alejandro a good couple. No. I look at Rosalia. Okay, put it like this. I know Karol G. I feel like though Anuel was using Karol G to get fans. I'm sorry. So? Yes, I'm sorry.
Right.
I whatever anybody could think of, you can't tell me how you come from coming out of prison, talking trap, and
but when he came out of prison, he wasn't with her though. He was,
no, 100%. But then you started changing your flow.
They were fucking 100%. With him when he was locked up.
Exactly, but you changed your flow once you got into you got to a relationship.
He was already popping though.
100%. But this is why I love that.
I feel like that helped both of their careers go up.